everybody, HuskerzGBR, Rich here, bringing you yet another awesome video. At least I think it's awesome. And today, I'm going to make the statement that riding a motorcycle makes you a better driver. And this isn't a new topic per se, but it's one that I kind of want to share my thoughts, feelings, and opinions on. And what I mean by this is that riding a motorcycle, you learn things at a quicker rate than what you would if you were driving a car. So for example, if there are two people that have no driving or riding experience, if one starts off on a motorcycle and one starts off in a car, in the first 6 months, the person on the motorcycle, I believe, will learn what the person in the car took a year to learn. So essentially double that. You learn things at twice the pace versus, oh damn it, I missed that light. Anyways, forgive me. But yeah, you learn things twice as fast on a motorcycle, I believe, than a car. And the reason behind this is that, you know, on motorcycles, we don't have nearly the amount of distractions as somebody in a car might have, whether it's messing around with the radio, adjusting the thermostat, you know, the temptation to answer the phone or something like that, or text somebody or tweet somebody, you know, that type of stuff. We're focused on the road. We're looking at the road surface. We're looking at other drivers. You know, we're a lot more aware of who's around us and what those people are doing. We try to, you know, put ourselves in a spot where, you know, the least amount of risk or danger can happen to us. So, you know, we don't try to stay in, you know, real crowded areas or next to drivers that are distracted and things like that. And, you know, when you're in a car, I don't think you really think about that type of stuff, just because you have that general, let's just call it a safety net or shield around yourself. You know, just being in a car, you don't think that many things can actually happen to you. And, you know, of course they actually can, but, you know, you don't really think about them. And on a motorcycle, you have to think about those things. So that's why I think that, you know, starting on a bike, or when you ride a bike, it makes you a better driver. And I will just say from personal experience that I have learned a ton on my motorcycle that's translated over to my car. Probably the biggest thing is actually switching lanes. You know, like on this road right now that I'm on, it separates traffic. It's a 2-lane road that separates traffic going in the same direction. And when I was just starting off driving, like when I didn't have a motorcycle, I would switch lanes incredibly quickly. And in my motorcycle, I still do that. But what I realize is that, you know, if there's somebody driving or riding right beside you and you switch lanes quickly, you may not be able to, and they're smoking pot, you may not be able to react fast enough if you didn't see something. So, you know, instead of just jerking the wheel or, you know, counter steering over, I try to be a little bit slower in my movement when I change lanes and stuff like that. And that's just translated over to my driving, and I think it's made me a lot better driver. You know, if somebody's there when I look behind me to change lanes, by doing it slower, that gives me time to react if they honk, and it also gives them, whether it's a motorcycle or a car, time to either speed up, brake, or, you know, even alert me, honk or something like that. And that's something that I think would have taken a lot longer for me to realize in a car versus on a motorcycle. So hopefully that kind of, you know, reinforces the idea, I suppose, and stuff like that. Let me know down below in the description what you think about that type of stuff. I know there's been a lot of talk about how, you know, riding a motorcycle on a racetrack or having a track day is like double the, it's kind of like, it works the same way. It gives you twice as much experience or knowledge about your bike than if you were just to ride it on the street. So why don't you just leave a comment down below and say, you know, how much better of a driver have you became because you've ridden motorcycles, or how much better of a driver do you think you'll become by riding a motorcycle? Do you agree with me, disagree, something different? Just let me know down below. That's it for today, though, I suppose, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, excuse me. And I suppose we'll see you next time.